things you planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always. I'll be loving you, honey, always, with the love that's true, always. When the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand, always and always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always.
Well, congratulations, Ron and Sheila. For those watching the video who don't know me, my name's John. I'm the pastor here at Rayners Lane Baptist Church, which has been a constant theme through Ron and Sheila's 65 years of marriage. So congratulations. I bet lots of people are asking, what's the secret to marriage? It has been suggested that the key secret to their good, long-lasting marriage was that Ron secretly went deaf in his 20s. But I want to scotch that rumour. That's not true at all. And more seriously, what I've seen and observed as I've been the pastor for the last few years is the wonderful emphasis that as a couple they place on hospitality. Ron and Sheila love one another, but they don't see marriage as something just for themselves. They see that the love that they've experienced is something to share with others. And they're a wonderful example to us all of hospitality, of caring for others. As Ron would say, he was taught always that you are saved to serve. And they personally have experienced so much of God's grace. God has been so generous to them in Christ Jesus that they then want to pass on that generosity to others. And I can see that in their marriage. Ron and Sheila, bless you. You're a great example to us all. 65 years of marriage. So as a church, we want to say congratulations. There's a present. There's a blue hyacinth that you're going to get, and a card from us as a church. And we want to bless you and say, congratulations, 65 years. Wow.
Hi, Ron and Sheila. I just wanted to add my voice to the congratulations for your happy 65 years of marriage. And I'm sure that it's not debatable. Sheila, I'm sure that you would definitely say it's happy. And so would you, Ron. It's such a privilege to have been taken into your family and to have been looked after as sort of surrogate mum and dad, and I just want to say thank you. Yeah. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for drying my tears. Thank you for just being there and making me feel so loved and so welcome into your home. And Sheila, I do remember that it's up to you to continue to keep up the profits of British Telecom, and I know that you're still doing a sound job. Once again, I just want to say happy 65 years of marriage. Bye.
Hello, Ron and Sheila. It's so lovely to be able to talk to you like this. Wish we could see you, that would be even better. we're just thinking of all the lovely times that we had when we were in Woodford and our children were growing up and we were all in the Baptist church together. And the thing that I thought of was the fact that in the end we seemed to be in a little gang, if you remember. And there was people that in fact have now died and we think of them with fond memories. I just want to remind you of them. I remember Alf and Evelyn and
Josie and Alan.
Yes, Josie and Alan. And when I think of Josie and Alan, I think of those amazing dinner parties, and none of us could compete with that. But it was lovely. We had lots of fun time together, but lots of good, serious conversations as well. And we valued your friendship, and we valued your love, and all the good things that we did together, and all the times that we had when we had trips to the Barbican and the festival hall. And yeah, it was really great.
But I never forget, you came to church one day all flustered and you said, I don't know whether I've put the chicken in the pram and one of the boys in the oven or the other way round.
We've never forgotten that. It's really good.
Yeah. I mean, I used to think I was quite a handyman until I met Ron, and all the amazing things that I saw Ron was able to accomplish in and around the home. It made me feel very second class.
One of the scriptures that I thought of when we were thinking about this was that one in Philippians that says, and Paul's saying about remembering the Philippians and the memories they had and the memories he had and the memories and the prayer that went up from them. And that's what we think of you. And we're so glad we've got memories of you.
Brenda mentioned about being a little gang sometimes. I remember we used to sometimes gather after the Sunday meeting in somebody's home. Sometimes it was Carol and Barry's home, and we'd sing some of the new songs that we didn't used to sing in the Baptist church in those days. They were good times.
Yes, they were. So we want to say bless you on this special celebration, and God bless you and keep you both well.
I just can't believe that we've got so old so quickly. Perhaps you can explain it.
Goodbye from us.
Bye for now. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Ron and Sheila. I'm so pleased that I was given the opportunity to send my good wishes to you both on your very special day. They say the secret to a happy marriage is finding the right person. And, well, 65 years, you're certainly proof that you did just that. I send much love and congratulations, and may you have many more happy years together. Take care.
Hi Sheila and Ron. Congratulations on your 65th wedding anniversary today, the 17th of December 2020. They say we should not waste our time on this planet, and you two certainly have not done that. Let's see, 5 sons and blessed with grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Apart from the normal challenges of raising children, you had to cope with the odd explosion and minor fire. Another statistic that should be mentioned is the number of new kitchens Ron has constructed. Is it 6 or more? We also remember those fantastic family Christmas parties that you held at your various homes around the country. Importantly, none of this activity has interrupted your faith and work for the local church and its members. Have a great day, and we will all get together as soon as the pandemic will allow. Love to you both, Madeline and Neil.
Missed meeting up with you, Sheila and Ron. Look forward to maybe doing it next year. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Auntie Sheila and Uncle Ron from the Kendall branch of the family. We would all like to wish you a very, very happy 65th wedding anniversary. It's a huge achievement and a good example to all of us. In fact, Calvin and I are celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary next week. Only 40 years to go. It will go quick, I'm sure. 65 years, as I say, is certainly something to celebrate, and we hope you have a wonderful day. We will be thinking of you and sending you all our love, and hoping it's not too long before we can all get together again. So until then, it's goodbye from them.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Happy anniversary.
Hi Sheila, hi Ron. Just wanted to say hello from Paul, Alice, Oscar and Cleo to wish you congratulations and best wishes on your 65th wedding anniversary. Woo! Fantastic achievement. Blue sapphire apparently is the gemstone, which sounds amazing. We just wanted to wish you the best, and it's been a really tricky year for everyone, but we hope that you get to celebrate with the family as soon as possible to mark the occasion. And I guess we'd also like to wish you a happy Christmas and a very healthy and happy new year. Bye.
Hello. I just want to say huge congratulations. That's a wonderful achievement. And I think friendship is what has taken you this far. I always remember Uncle Ron's cheeky giggles behind your back, and was astonished that it didn't develop into a massive row. But it develops into a great big huge love that's carried you this far. And I'd like to say that you've been married almost as long, no longer in fact, than me and this lady.
Confident.
This lady.
This lady.
Who I think would also like to wish you
congratulations, my darling, too. You've been great pals all through the years with me, and it's meant a great deal to me. And I wish you all the best for your coming years.
Yes, this is like the Morecambe and Wise, the surviving Langleys, after, thank goodness, that Tom's not around. Anyway, thank you for the gorgeous buffets, thank you for the endless memories, and thank you to the sons that made that fantastic video feeding one of your hats, doing it in freeze frame and then playing it on the cine camera as though they were feeding a tortoise. It was cracking. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And it's good night from me.
And good night from her.
Bye.
Hello. Congratulations. We did enjoy meeting you in your garden this summer, and we really wish we could be with you now to celebrate.
You are an amazing team, and God's love shines through all you do.
We've been thinking about Jesus, Emmanuel, God with us, even though we can't be with each other just at the moment.
God is with us, as he has been with you for so many decades.
And we look forward to a phone call over Christmas, and we look forward to seeing you in 2021. God bless.
Say hello to Great Nanny and Grandad. Hi, you did it. Say hiya. You wave. I did it.
I did it.
You did it.
Can you do it again then?
You did it.
Oh, okay.
I did it. Say hiya. Say hiya. You did it. Happy anniversary! We hope to celebrate with you in the new year, and we miss you loads.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary! Hi Ron and Sheila, Nick and Jess are here to wish you a very happy 65th wedding anniversary. It's a remarkable achievement, and I hope you have a brilliant day.
Hiya, we just want to wish you a happy anniversary and we hope you have a lovely day.
And we can't wait to celebrate with you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Happy 65th wedding anniversary, Nanny and Papa, and a very Merry Christmas and New Year. Hopefully we can come and see you soon. Lots of love from me and Riley.
Hi Sheila and Ron. Hope you're both well and staying safe. Just to wish you a happy 65th wedding anniversary. Hope you have a really lovely day. Over to you, Dad.
Hello, Sheila and Ron. It's nice to hear that you're having your 65th wedding anniversary. That's absolutely wonderful. So have a lovely time and a wonderful Christmas. Hope to see you later on.
Bye.
Hey Nanny and Pops, happy 65th wedding anniversary. You're awesome and we all love you and we all hope to see you soon.
Hey Nanny and Pops, you already know who it is. It's your favourite grandchild. Just want to say big congratulations on 65 years. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all you've done for us. Lots of love, James. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Lights.
Everyone, we're all
Kevin, get...
Meeting started?
Yeah.
Oh, nearly.
Okay. We'll just wait for
add some more.
the West Country to catch.
Is my internet all right? Because I'm showing that I haven't really got any internet coverage at all here, but for some reason I am still online. Your internet's okay, but you look a bit ghostly.
Yeah, I was going to say you look a bit ghosty.
Well, that's no
Like you're coming from the other side or something.
no change there. No, it's only because the lighting here is not very good, but also I could get rid of this. Better than Kev's.
Oi. You got a fire extinguisher, Kev?
Why? Do you think I need one?
Well, I don't know. Oh, got something right.
Right. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's a bit better.
Not really going to light much up, is it?
Put it not behind you. Put it by the
possibly your bookcase.
phone. Put it by your phone.
Sorry?
Put it by the phone, and then it'll get on your face. And
Okay. What? Put it behind it.
Or just.
I don't think it's really making a lot of difference, is it? As it gets progressively darker, it might make a difference. Yeah.
I can see that it does make a difference. So we've got Mum and Dad's 65th coming up. So I was thinking, what can we do? Has anyone got any ideas?
What for their
65th?
Well, I think the earlier idea was not bad, but a sports day probably isn't realistic.
I think we're all past that. It can't be a party.
Yeah. Well, what were you think? What sort of thing?
It could be, but it'd have to be very distanced.
Yeah.
Socially distant party.
I don't think we get enough room for everyone to do that. Keep 6 foot apart.
Might be a bit cool in the garden, yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be.
In December.
December, yeah.
Yeah, that's true enough. Yeah, it'll maybe
a cruise and send him on the cruises out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They have to
Send him what
quarantine for 14 days when they get there, 14 days when they get back.
Yeah, well, that might. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they really wanted to go. I don't think they wanted to, or at least they were a bit nervous about going on a cruise, even that before the whatever princess.
Yeah. mind you, the dinghy probably wasn't the best place to offer it for a cruise. Our little, difficult enough with 2 people in that.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Kenny's narrowboat.
Yeah, Kev.
Yeah. Cruise up the cut to Bradford and Avon, but I don't know that we socially distance in here. It would be a bit tricky.
I'm not sure they're ready for a week. The 17th of December over on your boat.
I'm not sure I am.
So it'll have to be something. What about a family quiz?
You're not running it, Phil. No, how biased you are.
Well. So, any other ideas?
What was that?
Wine coming on. Oh.
Well, this is a bit of a vintage one. It's probably about 3 weeks old. So this one's it's not too bad. It's drinkable. Well. I try not to spill it on anything, but it's drinkable.
Wait, maybe you can offer that as the
what prize for the quiz? Prize for the quiz.
Prize for the quiz. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's true, I suppose.
Well,
yeah. Well, I guess possibly this stuff that I've been making may reach its peak by that point. That's true, But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if it doesn't explode in the bottles beforehand or whatever.
Yeah, it's getting a bit dangerous. It's not the safest thing to do, I must admit. I thought it was a nice, quiet little occupation.
Yeah, I didn't know I'd done too much until I heard about your stories.
Yeah, I tend to wear PPE everywhere where there's wine involved.
I can't believe this.
Yeah. What's that?
I can't believe there's no photos. I think it's a cover-up.
Yeah.
It was. No, there wasn't. But I was a bit busy trying to control the waterfall that was going down the stairs.
These are keen to take photos of almost anything else, bookcases. I don't know.
Well, I do normally. I must admit, I thought about it, but it literally was water falling down each stair, going down, and then.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't make a background of broken demijohns and wine up the wall.
I'm still finding bits of it on doors
embedded in the door,
in the woodwork.
Not quite like that, but it's those little oak chips that I was telling you about. They stick like chips to a shovel. But anyway, yeah.
Another form of wood chip wallpaper, yeah.
I'm reintroducing it. Yeah, it's just red though, unfortunately.
So back to
it's not too bad. Yeah, back to Mum and Dad's.
What we're gonna do?
You could. I don't know. I mean,
maybe Mark could offer a bottle of his wine as.
Well, as a present.
Yeah.
I mean,
to toast them.
Oh, yeah, that's a good.
Well, yeah, that would possibly work. And if you were being toasted, you'd probably want some of this. But or you could try it yourself.
I've already tried it.
Well, obviously, I could try. The good thing about social distancing, you don't have to try it yourself. But no, you could try making some yourself.
Well, I've got some already in the bottle.
Have you?
You've already got some.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's quite up to the standards of Mark's. I don't know.
Trev's an early adopter on these things.
So
I've got.
Well, I have given it a go, so
There's
maybe we.
I
What
mean,
about you,
it's
Phil?
very.
You got any wine on the go?
Oh, I haven't got any wine on the go. I'm on coffee at the moment. No, I haven't got any wine on the go. But no, I haven't.
It's very.
But have you got 3 weeks handy? That's all you
If you want the good stuff, if you want the good
For
stuff,
the real good stuff, you have to wait 3 weeks.
But what I would say is, it's very simple. It's very simple.
It doesn't take 3 weeks to make, does it? It just
Well, it's
takes,
very simple.
That doesn't help.
take 3 weeks where you resist drinking it.
Well, it takes about 3 weeks.
Believe me, Phil, resisting drinking it's not difficult.
But it's very easy. It's just like you. It's basically you
In
put
fact,
it in,
all
pull
this
the
social
ingredients.
distancing is really making it really difficult to shift the stuff.
Well, if you just, but it's easy to do. You just put all the ingredients in, and you just
And wait
basically
until it blows
put it
up.
in. It's like it will stand back. It's like lighting the blue touch paper and keep clear. You know, it's not much to it really.
I mean, most people have the problem of stuff exploding when it's in the bottles. Mark's managed to perfect that in the demijohn with an airlock on the top of it.
Yeah, I think I have.
Takes a certain.
I think possibly people would be interested in a new puncture cure because that sealed that perfectly. As it came past me, I was sitting here, so I'm sitting at a desk. The thing's about 8 feet below in the stairwell. It came up about the same level with it.
It's some of my stuff maturing
back
in
down.
the cellar.
Ah.
Have you got any stuff like that?
I haven't got a picture of the cellar because we're worried, about giving away the location. I think they call it being doxed or something, where they give it away. Yeah.
I suppose it's quite small on my picture, but that looks like a Molotov top cocktails or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks like that.
What's that?
The special packaging I've got around it.
Yeah, it looks like. I was say, it looks cheap Molotov top.
He's got well
paper instead of rags.
Yeah, I suppose it well, I'd probably it probably sort of doubles the usage, doesn't it? If you can.
It's I'll have you know that was VE Day wrapping around my VE Day vintage wine, my first bottle.
Was that gift wrapping?
Yeah, if you like. It's just to keep it pristine.
It looks like the mirror.
What if we produce then? You guys have all got wine going. Shall we produce a wine?
One of each.
We'll see.
Competition.
Yeah. Winner presents the wine, produces the wine for Mum and Dad's toast.
Yeah, I was going to say winner takes all, but that's probably not something you'd want to win. Yeah, that's it. Something a bottle to toast their wedding anniversary. They could do that.
How's this going to work if we're all in different places, or are we going to be in the same place?
Well, you all could taste it. Maybe all taste it and then tell us how good it is.
We taste each other's and write a 450-word composition about how we did feel. Perhaps. Or we'll just do a blind testing.
Yeah, no, I think a blind testing, I suppose.
That'll be Kev. You probably will be blinded after that.
Yeah, it'd be easy if he can't see a thing where he is.
I think going blind comes afterwards, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'd say.
Oh,
I don't know I could put a light on here, I suppose. I do have some lights. See if this works any better.
Oh.
Hey!
Hey!
Is that better?
Yeah.
Not quite as much better as the oil lamp, but
Yeah.
Probably gets a bit warm with a lamp going in there.
yeah, it's not a very big lamp, really, to be honest. But
so
it's I put.
Does the job. So, so that's decided. Then we're going to have a competition to each going to make a wine, and we'll see who's is the best. Now, if I can't manage it, I'm open to sort of getting something made under license with one of you, perhaps. Anyway.
All right.
Well, I think,
or you could try to buy a bad enough bottle of wine that you can palm it off as that you made it yourself.
That's why I was approaching you.
That,
Yeah, I've got several that will fit that bill.
I was going to say Trevor's got the industrial scale sort of production that could probably brew.
He's bound to do some own label for you.
This parsnip stuff.
Parsnip, yeah.
Parsnip stuff.
Parsnip. It sounds like it has the same effect as arsenic, but
it's seriously dangerous. Yeah.
So, what are the flavours you've done, you lot?
Well, I'm not sure flavours is how us sommeliers refer to.
I'm sorry.
But I've got the right bean now here. Yeah.
I've got some red and I've got some white.
Yeah, I've got some red. I'll show you one.
I'm working on some alcoholic stuff. I don't know what it's going to be.
That's the thing. The thing is, you can just. So far, I haven't made one that's not drinkable. Right.
Drinkable, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just for standards.
I've made one that's not drinkable. No. Well, Mark made one that wasn't drinkable anyway.
Well,
once it was.
I was going to say the one that
the wall.
I haven't got as much of it as I did have previously. I don't know. It doesn't look good, I must admit.
On the carpet.
Well, I've got about 2/3 of it left after pouring some of it back in the demijohn. And then I was looking at it today and I realised I missed out one of the steps.
What you did?
I did. Well, you're meant to decant it at one point, and then I don't think I did. So I
thought you got it.
I'm sure you're not supposed to.
What do you missed out one of the steps? I thought you got it on all the steps.
Hi there, you will have seen, or you will be seeing, videos from my brothers on their production and their techniques around wine production. Fundamentally, the approach that we're using here in the Midlands is volume. Here at Vaughan Wines, we definitely believe that quantity trumps quality. Particularly if you get to the second bottle, you forget everything.
Morning, I'm here on the banks of the Kennet and Avon to talk about a small upstart winery called, well, should I say startup winery, called Bilgewater Wines. So named to introduce a more light-hearted note into the stuffy world of winemaking, albeit that it's proving to be somewhat more descriptive than humorous. The flagship wine is called The Engine Room. because it's brewed, if that's what you do with wine, behind these doors here on this narrowboat, in this narrowboat engine room. We know some of the big players have some purpose-built facilities like airing cupboards and staircases. Bilgewater Wines have none of these high-tech facilities. The 2020 offering was produced during the first lockdown, when customs and excise were otherwise engaged processing tax refunds from unicorn farms which had just died up. This hatch here, I think, if we open it up, we can see some of the finished product. Not exactly a temperature controlled cellar, but I'm guessing with this it's probably not going to make much difference. If we're suggesting that this is a wine for laying down rather than drinking right away, indeed we highly recommend you lay it down. We're not actually sure whether it will improve with age, but we can but hope. One of the unforeseen consequences of a potential second lockdown, indeed we're just entering that lockdown now, is that we may be presented with another batch of this unique wine. Not sure any lockdown will be long enough to truly acquire a taste for it. However, given the loss of smell and taste is a symptom of the COVID virus, then Bilgewater Wines may have stumbled across the ideal time to launch their self-testing kit. I personally am self-testing several times a day. Cheers.
The thing is, I feel a complete failure. I feel a total failure. That's it. I feel a failure.
That feels really difficult for you.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, my brothers, they've all made their wine. All made it. You know, some have got huge production lines going, and others have done red, white, rosé, and one of them's done parsnip wine. God knows what that tastes like, but they've done it. You know, and I haven't done it, so I feel a failure. We had a plan, we had an arrangement, we'd all agreed that we were going to do some wine for my mum and dad's, you know, to see who could produce the best one for my mum and dad, and for toasting their anniversary, and I haven't done it. And, you know, it was arrangement, and I haven't done it.
Why do you think you haven't done it, Phil?
I don't know. I mean, it was... I planned to do it. I mean, it's... You know, but I haven't done it.
It sounds like it was quite competitive. You were competing.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a competition, yes, but
yeah.
And I just a competition to see who's got the best wine, but I haven't done it, and I just don't know what to do.
What do you want to do?
Well, I'd like to go and kick their wine over, or push it down the stairs or blow it up. That's what I'd quite like to do, but big brothers don't do that sort of thing.
What do big brothers do, Phil?
Well, big brothers look after their little brothers. They come out to them and they don't go kicking their wine over or blowing it up or that sort of stuff. They look after them.
Is that what you had to do when you were growing up? Look after your brothers?
Yeah, well, yes, I had to look after my brothers. Yeah, they were my little brothers. I had to look after them. Yeah.
Did you? That's a huge responsibility for you, Phil.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Having to be the good boy.
Well, no, it was hard to be a good boy because I was pretty perfect, really. I think, all things considered, but I just haven't made the wine.
What's perfect? What's the perfect little boy then?
Hi, my name is Graham Langley. I'm the owner and proprietor of a small winery here based in northwest London called Number 4. And we've been asked to reveal something of our story and our production methods. We here have a long traditions of producing excellent wine. And so delighted to be asked to do this. However, these long traditions, I mean, we've been producing wine here for well over 4 months now. So we'd like to reveal some of those production methods, but unfortunately, like many great institutions like KFC and Coca-Cola, we don't reveal those secrets. However, why Number 4? Well, Number 4 came about because one of our customers couldn't remember the name Graham as it was previously named. It seemed to get very inexplicably confused with Philip or Kevin or Mark or Trevor. So Number 4 was born. Anyway, we had tried to look at some other production methods some of our competitors are using, and this was the result. We've tried some of the industrial methods that some of our competitors are using, and this isn't going to work. This is an environmental disaster here. We need to try a new method, I think. Yes, well, I can only again profusely apologise to the residents of northwest London. It's not something that will be repeated, and I made that clear to the magistrate. But anyway, moving on, we did try a second production method, which actually ended up proving, in some respects, though not quite the environmental disaster that the first was, in some respects proved more dangerous. And again, I can only apologise to the neighbours. I know it was a rude awakening at 4 in the morning, but fortunately no loss of life was incurred, and obviously all windows can be replaced. So thank you for your understanding. But we can see the aftermath of that in this short clip.
appears to be safe now. There's a few windows that it's taken out, but clearly this production method's not going to work either. I think we need to call the fire brigade.
Now, I know those pictures look very dramatic in the hazmat suits, and but it wasn't as toxic as the first. But all precautions had to be taken. We take safety and these things very seriously here at Number 4. But clearly you can see from these trials that this was never going to do, and we will stick by our tried and trusted production methods here at Number 4. Although we can't show you those, needless to say, we here always have produced exceptional quality wines, and we'll stick to those methods and refuse to adopt these newfangled methods of production that others may adopt. I do.
Thank you for reporting on our wine production efforts here in Exeter, and especially after what happened to the last reporter. Must say I've never seen a boom mic quite that long. Perhaps we've overdone it somewhat on the health and safety after our last incident. And I do think the comparisons with Chernobyl were a little unfair, to be honest. By the way, have you completed the legal waiver form? Oh, great, then we can carry on and show you around. Good question, good question. We like to think our wines will go with anything. Beverly disagrees somewhat. She feels the landing walls and the carpet perhaps not such a good idea, but yeah, each to their own. And talking about the production and its challenges, we've certainly now think we're going to be getting very close to, I know setting targets is a rod for your own back, but really we're pretty confident that within the next week to a month we should be up to bottling 6 bottles a month. You know, we're pretty confident about that. Yeah, I know about last month, but that was wayward yeast. I won't put it any stronger than that. No one was killed. The injuries are healing well, and after the redecoration, well, it'll all be forgotten. So if you don't mind, if we could just get it back to the wine and less about the explosion, that'd be great. But that's it. The interview's over. I'm talking. No more about it.
So, Mum and Dad, what we were trying to think of something we could do in this spot. We thought, well, we'd look back at your marriage and all the places that you lived and where we've grown up and go through from the first to where you are now. So Tresham, well, all I remember really there is that of the hill, which obviously you've talked many times about having to push me up and down the hill in the pram. And of course, Dr. Spock's book of raising babies, which seemed to be your template for all of us, or certainly was for me. Left me out in the snow all weather to get my hours fresh air. And then, of course, we moved to Woodlands. Kevin and Mark came along, and I certainly remember you, Dad, disappearing off this second job for Hearts of Oak and thinking it was some sort of secret society or some night going off
save the city or something in the evenings. And then, of course, the double garage. We all helped in that. Kevin, you helped in that, didn't you?
Yeah. The garage. I can remember that.
Do remember us setting lights to the field one.
Yeah, I can remember that because I was sent back originally to raise the alarm when you and James, wasn't it? Next door, but one was still trying to fight the fire. But yeah, nobody was there. Fortunately, managed to put it out in the end.
After Woodlands, then we moved to Hatch End, Lytton Road, and we had a few more join us. I think Trevor and Graham both were born there, weren't you?
Yeah, we shared the room together, I think.
And Dad's carried on with his DIY, with his leather chair. I don't know if you remember that, anyone?
Yeah, the brown leather chair, yeah.
I don't remember it. What was it? It must have been, I'm guessing it was pretty substantial.
It was. It was a bit like Jim will fix it chair.
Yeah.
Big
Oh,
square.
probably had some 2x4 in there.
And also remember, Dad, you making those that float in the garage for ages and ages.
I don't remember it so much, but I do remember the photos. I don't know whether the float should be used too strongly.
And also the day fishing boat, I remember you doing up, Dad, that never ever saw the light of, well, never got launched.
I remember it being out of the carport for a long time, and working, seeing it.
And we're going up into the loft thinking there was a dead body that
we
stored up there.
I do remember that. I remember thinking, I think you said there's something up there. There's a dead, there's a body or something, and so we went up there, scared out of our skins, and then found an outboard motor under a cover.
At Lytton Road, we had Grandad stay quite a number of times, babysitting for us. And of course,
but what?
Yeah, him smashing up the place. You mean?
Yeah, he did.
Mark's still got the scars and need to prove it.
Well, he did burn me with a soldering iron, but I think the highlight was the kitchen door cat.
When he chased it round the side, down the thing, and chucked something at it.
I remember Mum and Dad saying they shouldn't leave him with us.
Yeah. But I don't think they were worried about us. I think they were just worried about the property damage that would happen.
Yeah.
Then while we were at Lytton Road, you bought Somerset, a sort of country retreat where you could take us all down there, let us loose in the summer holidays, and we duly did.
Well, do you remember that when we went down to look at it, Phil?
I do, yeah. We weren't going to buy that.
Only day we ever got off school that was during the thing. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And we looked at the place with the I suppose it was several acres, but it was basically just a barn, the remains of a barn, and a little quarry, and
we all got involved in helping you, Dad, do the various jobs around the house, the roof, and I seem to remember work and
doing the hard labour.
Yeah, cheap labour.
Catching the tiles, coming down sliding the tiles off the roof so that they could be sold on or whatever.
Yeah, mixing cement.
Walking around on the bare joists upstairs. Do you remember that? And being told not to put your foot through the ceiling. Of course, the only person that put their foot through the ceiling, I think, was Dad.
Yes.
But when we weren't working, we could run wild along with Minky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff there we never saw anywhere else, did we? I mean, those glowworms and slow worms and weasels and.
Do you remember the orchard with all those Victoria plums?
Yeah, we used to spend hours and days and weeks cutting down the
nettles,
sort of scything down the nettles and undergrowth.
Do you remember the damson tree right at the front, the really, really old one, right next to the gate?
It wasn't a damson, was it?
It's medlar.
Medlar tree.
Medlar tree. Yeah.
That was so old, wasn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mum put a preservation order on it.
Yeah.
Mum did.
Yeah.
Before the old medlar tree. Apparently, you had to wait until they were rotting before you could eat them. But I'm not sure we ever tried them.
I think the story went that King Alfred went out to pick the medlar tree.
Oh,
and he burnt the
Oh, and that's
cake.
why he burnt the cakes, is it?
That story.
Yeah.
Mum, that'd be fake news now, wouldn't it? That'd be, you know, Mum's story about trying to.
It would definitely need to be fact checked, yeah, by the BBC.
No, it wasn't just him, was it? It was Cromwell stayed there.
Cromwell, wasn't it? Cromwell
Yeah,
stopped off.
Cromwell. I'm not so sure Cromwell and the other chap didn't stay there at the same time, according to Mum. But yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
You remember that Graham got attacked by a barn owl?
Oh yeah, that
I
was.
remember the barn owl. Yeah, I remember that picture.
Yeah, it was just in the cow shed. I was going through there, and it's in the evening, and this barn owl came flying out through the door, and I freaked out, and it just.
I thought it was going to fly off with him.
I remember finding a dead one up in the old part of the farmhouse. Was that? It didn't take a bite out of it.
There you go, Lake House, and congratulations.
Every day this tailoring business gets tougher. Hey, see that guy? Used to do his needlework, but I lost him to Farrah. Why, he can walk into most any fine store and walk out in Farrah slacks and a new Farrah jacket. Fantastic quality and instant fit. I can't give him that, and I'm the fastest needle in town.
Farrah slacks and jackets. Everything about them looks tailor-made.
How are you going to beat that?
As Dad always said, you can't beat a good pair of Farrahs.
Then we had to move over to Chigwell. Dad's job change. As soon as we moved in there, you broke your arm, Dad. I don't even remember. Do some of your DIY under your supervision. I remember putting the leading on the porch and a couple of other things.
Don't think I was trusted with anything like that.
A bit younger, weren't you then? Well, you still are.
Yeah, I think I tend to get the more labouring jobs, you know, concreting and things like that, but mix it.
We've all had the concreting jobs at some point.
Yeah. We've always passed the spade down the line.
But Phil and I mixed all that concrete for the floor in the farmhouse. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's quite a bit, isn't it?
Of course, at Chigwell, there was the old crusty bread mystery.
Oh yeah, Mum and balding loaves.
Oh, I thought they just came that way.
They did, but not out of the shop.
It was next door, wasn't it, to the gift shop or whatever?
Oh, see you coming.
Mrs. Langley.
I've got something for you.
That was really the beginning of the problems for the retail industry when Mum moved away. Yeah, got a bargain.
I got a bargain.
And of course, that was you and Kevin flamethrower incident there, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you remember that, Dad.
It's just an experiment.
Yeah. You came in and couldn't work out what the smell was, and
I think that's when
we showed you the can that it came from, and you said it doesn't smell like that, and they said, well, it was a lie.
I think that's when Mark took his experiments below ground to the cellar with me, and so that perhaps Mum and Dad wouldn't catch us.
Ah,
it was probably safer because it was normally in 6 inches of water, wasn't it?
That's quite good, that cellar.
Yeah. And then after Penal Road was St Mary's Way.
Yeah, not quite big enough for all of us, so Trevor lived in the garage, didn't he?
First, I was in another partitioned room. That was part of my life, really.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you had the
the L-shaped room.
Our Mum and Dad's room, didn't he?
Yeah. 2 wardrobes and a
corridor, really. Jeff lived in a corridor for a couple of
4 years, yeah.
But then he got his own place, though.
Yeah, moved out.
Before anyone else, he moved out.
12.
I think it was just for a few months, actually. I think it was when we were trying to sell the house, I think.
That was another one of Dad's building projects, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's still going there.
Trev left home at 12, yeah.
And of course, there was the great rice pudding strike of 84, 85.
Well, yeah, it was, of course, it was a time of, well, you know, all the militant tendency and all that stuff was going on. So I think Mum only really joined in, didn't she? But we did ask for it rather, didn't we?
Well, I'm not really quite sure what tipped her over the edge. It seems unreasonable. She was happy to feed rice to missionaries coming back from China or whatever, but wouldn't feed rice to us. It seemed Most unfair.
Was it about the same? What? There was another strike there, wasn't it?
Bread pudding.
There was,
Bread
there was
pudding.
an embargo. There was an embargo on the bread pudding. Yeah, there was that.
Was it a similar time?
I'm not sure.
I think it was probably more at Surbiton, because we used to get given some, didn't we? If we were visiting and then go in, and we'd get a package, and it would be in silver foil.
You had to, yeah.
I think it's what
it got embargoed, and we
You had to make sure you put it on the centre of the boot, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think it did my suspension. At least one car. So.
And it's this kind of talk that started the embargo, I think.
But Surbiton was also where we had those Boxing Day parties, big spread. I think games and big food spread. Mum did
fruit salads fermenting on the sideboard for a few days. That was always good.
That's probably where we get our winemaking tradition.
Yeah,
that's from Mum, definitely.
Yeah.
She was an early trailblazer for it.
At the house to yourself at the latter end of Surbiton before you moved down to Bournemouth.
Empty nesters or whatever they call them.
Yeah, and then we did keep coming because that was quite good. Well, holidays by the sea, wasn't it? Sort of
holidays, and we had a boat down there.
Yeah, because the garage there at Bournemouth was perfect for their caravan, wasn't it? Because they
had a good garage.
Oh yeah, they had the Tourer then, didn't they?
Didn't Dad build a mezzanine floor or something in that garage?
Yeah, probably. I think it did have a. Yeah, I think
there
maybe
must have been a few projects down there, but of course we weren't there often, were we? So we weren't there all the time, should I say?
No, we were visiting at that point. And then, of course, they moved back to Pinner.
That was Mum because she wanted a rail card, wasn't it? Mum wanted
and a bus pass.
Yeah, bus pass.
Both wanted to come back to London as well. I think it's a central place for all of us, I think, as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rainers Lane, I suppose, as well.
And quite a major building project there.
Yeah.
Extension.
Yeah, because they were deep foundations. They were pretty deep anyway.
And then tackle the garden with the pond and of course the garden seat.
Yeah, direct hit, didn't it?
You could see it from space.
It had lead roof, didn't it?
What, the one at Pinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the final move to Rainers Lane.
Well, you say it's nearly finished now, so I mean,
it's time to move on.
Normally, when it's time to move on, isn't it? Mind you, Dad's already talking about doing the summer house, isn't he?
They boys did enjoy climbing that.
Okay. Right, nails.
I think it's regulation height for goalposts, isn't it?
Just down there.
It's splayed out quite a bit, isn't it?
Well, we haven't.
Like that way.
Right, hold on.
Bill? Like that.
No, I don't.
They're same, might be the same.
You missed one.
Do you want to put another one in there?
Yeah, because that one's not even done.
Yeah, you might as well watch it.
Can I just pull it? Yeah, because it's the one that you're stressing.
Yeah, the other good.
Okay.
Oh no, it's not quite. I'll put one in at
take
the
that
other.
out.
Yeah, that's fine.
You might want to put one in here.
No.
I'll leave that in there while you just take this one. Yeah, do this one here. So.
This one.
Oh yeah. We're going to start in the middle there. Yeah, then we'll come back to those ones.
Right.
I got one, but up.
You're alright, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't see it moving anyway, I don't know why that 45%.
Can't really see it. So it's just
Right. Maybe 2 more boards.
I've just got that. Oh, there we go. Now it wouldn't come up big. Oh, it's come up big.
All right.
Fit this thing though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it would. And it would have got a holder for it anyway. Just pull the trigger. I'll get out of the way in a second. Okay. You gotta
Put the weight on
hand
it.
on that. Put your weight on that.
And then it's okay.
I think we got the bit.
Yeah.
Go on, get going.
Are you
Go on, mate.
put some pressure on the top?
It's all split.
Well done.
Speech.
All right, take it.
Happy 65th anniversary wedding from all of our week's staff. Looking forward for your next project. Thank you.
Hi Mum and Dad. As you're probably aware, the five of us have been trying to create a wine for your special day. Obviously got a bit competitive. Our competitive advantage is quantity. So I didn't decide on a white, I didn't decide on a red. I thought I'd go for 3 bottles. So we've got a white, we've got a red, we've got an orange. So for my first creation, perhaps I'd like to suggest this one for you, Dad. It's been created from parsnips, bottled on the 19th of July. Quite a full-bodied, packed sort of wine. Don't suggest you have it on your own. Maybe have someone else around when you're attempting this one. Parsnip on from the Vaughan Wines. This number here was my first creation, my first wine that I created, and we actually bottled it on the 8th of May, VE Day. So perhaps this one for Mum as a celebration of your birthday. Unfortunately, we didn't get the great party this year, but was thinking of you when I created this number. Now this unique bottle with an orange tinge has been created from a, well, should we say a mixed bag of fruits. Couldn't decide really what to call it. I was thinking something maybe around, something topical around coronavirus, or maybe trumped. In the end, I decided to call it Bundle, as a bit of a nod to our time at home together.
I do want to tell you a little bit about the wines that we produced here to celebrate Mum and Dad's 65th wedding anniversary. And we produced an exceptional red for Dad. We know he likes his red. And we produced here an unoaked Merlot, and which we know is going to be a firm favourite. Packed full of red fruits, silky smooth. Yeah, we thoroughly recommend this. Now, we think this is just the prescription from Dr. Four. So we wholeheartedly recommend this. Please remember to, oh, I haven't signed that. But it will make sure that, please make sure that you follow the dosages recommended. And we hope that will be a suitable a suitable wine to celebrate the occasion. Now, for Mum, we thought, obviously she prefers a white, and so we thought we'd create a cheeky little Chardonnay, and we've taken the unprecedented step of naming this particular wine, and this we've called it Saving Brain Cells. Now, for those that are not aware, Mum has always insisted on taking a glass of whatever it is we're drinking to obviously ensure that she's saving our brain cells. So we appreciate that, and she's been doing that faithfully for 65 years now. So again, we think this is a suitable wine to toast that occasion for you, Mum. Anyway, without further ado, I think I rambled on long enough. I just want to say congratulations to you both, and I'll raise a glass to you both on the day.
Hi, Mum, Dad. Just to explain a little bit about our wines, and also just to say a little bit about the title, really. Our wines are grouped under bottled up wines, various varieties: Merlot, Shiraz, Pinot Noir. We've tried all of them to get the right wine for your wedding anniversary celebration. But bottled up came from, obviously, really from the lockdown that we've had, and everyone's been a bit bottled up. So we thought we'd name it really for 2020 and remember it in that way. But out of all the different wines, Nebbiolo became a great favourite, and your particular wine, which is on its way to you, or should be with you by now, is actually a Nebbiolo called an Explosive Reserve, and that actually came about because of, well, you've probably heard about it. In fact, if you live close, you would have definitely heard of it. But the only bottles remaining are 4 bottles, of which you have 1. That is what we suggest you enjoy with your anniversary meal. Bon appetit.
Well, eventually we have managed to produce 2 drinks for you, Mum and Dad, from our winery here in Essex, White Sox Winery. We have a white, which is very fruity, with strong citrus notes, which I think will be reminiscent of your fruit salad. And for Dad, we've got a very strong red here, very fruity. It may be a bit too strong for your palate, but if you want to water it down, I won't be offended. So I'll just show you the labels quickly. BT, which stands for being there, which you have been for all of us. I don't know what else you think it stood for. And for you, Dad, RSJ, which is a very strong drink, as I say. Thought that was appropriate for you, but if you want to water it down, I won't be offended. Okay, so those are both our drinks from White Sox Winery. Enjoy.
The engine room is a wine from the Billswater Wine Company. Crafted on, but not as some say out of, the water of the Kennet and Avon Canal. It's quite appropriate that this was created during COVID lockdown, as a loss of taste is no obstacle to enjoying this wine to its full. Indeed, some say it's a distinct advantage. It's also a wine for sharing with close friends, distant friends, close acquaintances, vague acquaintances, indeed anyone who you can get to drink some of it for you, and therefore you drink less. However, everything is relative, so maybe it's still in contention to win this competition.
Graham, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you joined. Oh, that's it. We're all here then. So,
all right.
I just thought I needed to have this little chat. We've done all the wines. That's in the bag. But I think we need something else for them. I don't know what you think. I just don't think that's enough. So I was wondering what else we could do, and I wondered if any of you got any ideas.
Well, like another poem or something.
Baking, baking cake or something.
No, we could, Kate, but I was thinking more the poem, along the lines of the poem. But obviously, we've done that. It's an old hat. We could,
well, yeah, but it was good. That turned out all right. So the poem was.
Yeah.
But you think we should try something different? Do you mean?
Yeah, well, or speeches or something, But that's we've done that before as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess the step up. Don't laugh, but we could actually try a song.
What, writing a song?
What? Singing.
Singing, yeah.
Singing.
Yeah.
You're joking.
Yeah. I don't think they're ready for that. It's meant to be something pleasurable on their anniversary.
No, I appreciate that, but I mean, I think it could work if you think about, some of the styles and things that we played, and I mean, I'm not saying we have a rendition of Last Month of the Year or something, but.
Yeah, something with King Singers, you mean? Something like that?
Yeah, I mean, something like that could work because it's not all.
Hang on a minute, guys. Am I hearing this right? Are we talking about singing?
I think that's a good idea, actually. King Singers, they're about 5 or 6 people, and that's fine.
Is that?
I think that's quite a good idea.
It could work, but I mean,
what's that other one? There's King Singers or.
Oh, you mean the Ink Spots?
Ink Spots.
Yeah, they used to like those. I must admit, I can't do much, but I'm not sure singing. But I could probably do that.
Well, we could maybe we could mime to it or something.
No, it has to be. You have to do it if you're going to.
You think we can actually sing?
Yeah, I think actually, I think it'll be a good idea. I think that's good. Graham's got a great idea. I think we could. I think all it needs is someone to teach us.
Yeah, we want to do it real. We want to do it really well. We want to do it properly.
Do we know someone good who's on the cheap?
Well, John is probably.
Who's John?
John Langley.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's a professional, isn't he?
Well, yeah.
We certainly need some professional help if we're going to do this.
What? Get him to sing it or?
No,
to teach us how to sing.
Teach us how to sing it.
What?
I don't know what you lot have been drinking, but I don't know what you lot have been drinking, but I want some of your wine.
No, I know it. I know at first it sounds a bit crazy, but I think actually, if we broke it down, I think John could actually get us to a stage where we could put something together that's half.
I would be good actually.
I think it would make a nice.
I think it's a really good idea.
He may even. I think it's with John. I suppose. The only reason I think it could work is he might even have access to those auto-tune machines and things, and so he might be able to actually make his sound quite good.
Well,
I think, to be honest, I think I've got a good voice. It's just that I've never been taught, or I think it.
Well, I guess it's not something we've done.
Could we play instruments as well? I mean, I could do the piano. I don't know.
Yeah.
I only played the triangle at school.
Can you play and sing at the same time? That's.
Well, maybe just concentrate on singing.
Not the trumpet, no.
Maybe not do any of the dancing either.
Yeah, we'll leave the dancing out, I think, perhaps.
Yeah. So I think that'd be a good idea. What do you think?
Let's go for it.
Well, it's a long way off yet, so I guess to say yes, we can do it. Then we've got a bit of time to practice, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, I was still a bit sceptical, but maybe we should get John on board and see what he thinks.
Yeah.
See if he can.
Yeah, that's true. He would tell it. He would put us straight if it wasn't gonna.
Yeah, we don't want to be we don't want to be a complete laughing stock, do we?
No,
it's got to be a good job. It's got to do a good job on it.
Yeah, no. If we're going to do it, we need to do it properly. But
yeah, and I think we can.
I think they'd really appreciate that if we did it.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be certainly.
They wouldn't be expecting it, would they?
No.
Certainly be a first.
Yeah, it will be, and it's something you can't top, and that's an apt thing for their 65th wedding anniversary, I think.
Sit up and start practicing the posture.
Do it.
Great to see you, Phil. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time, and really nice to be working with the five of you on a musical project. I mean, I didn't quite sort of anticipate that in happening, but really great to be working with you. And it's going to be a lovely gesture for your mum and dad to have all five of you boys singing a song, and in honour of them. It's going to be really great. Maybe I can sneak in there myself and put in a little sort of cameo, but I'm sure I can get you boys trained and honed and really in a great place. And I'm thinking along the lines of Westlife or Take That, or even if I'm in my dreams, I'm thinking sort of more like the G4 or Il Divo. I mean, it's going to be really spectacular. So and I've got a really great close harmony song that it's going to go down really well. So we've got to work out who are the voice types, who's the tenors, who's the baritones, who's the bass. Hopefully we haven't got too many sopranos in there, but we've got to work out who's top, middle, and bottom. But we want to get you into make something really classy out of this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're not looking to be, Albert Hall standard or anything, but we thought we'd bit of training just to sort of get us so that we can sort of sing enough.
It's more
to
about
do,
the gesture, isn't it? Really,
a song for Mum and Dad. I think she'd really like that. The five of us.
Yeah,
so yeah, you were going to give some tips.
Well, just try and sing something that something familiar.
Right.
I mean, something like Sound of Music. Sound of Music, that'd be nice.
Okay, what I know is Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La.
Yeah, that's.
And then
no, it's fine. Just that's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
Let's concentrate on a few single notes.
Right. What?
An A will be fine. That's definitely a note. Yeah. Yeah. Are you all right?
How's that?
Lovely. Yeah, that was an A. It was definitely a sort of a note. It was a note. Yes.
Right.
Well, maybe try another note. A
C?
C would be lovely. Maybe a middle C.
Middle C.
Give or take.
Well,
that's quite a lot of notes, isn't it? There. Well, that's fine. Let's try a
right. Okay.
bunch of notes.
What up through?
Yeah, up through the stratosphere.
Low to high.
Well, low to high. Yeah, somewhere.
Okay.
How low can a man get? Yeah, very difficult to categorise your voice type. Yeah.
One more for luck?
Why not? Yes. Try another one for a luck. Luck certainly comes into it.
What do you mean a lot of luck?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think, John?
Well, it's comforting.
Got a future in the game?
In a game, yes.
No, I didn't think so.
Definitely. Yeah, a game.
But can you do something with it?
I can certainly do something with it.
I hate to say, I think I'm the best of the bunch. So good luck with the others. Cheers.
Was I just a freak of nature in this family? Right. Well, I'm hot foot from my session with Phil. Definitely interesting. Sounded like a dolphin in pain at times, and he wasn't the sharpest cello spike in the orchestra, really, bless him. But he tried. He tried hard, too hard at one stage. But anyway, things can only look better, can't they? So our next pupil is Mark. Now I've always felt I've got a special link with Mark. I don't know if he feels it too, and I think it's because he's got a strong musical background. So he should be able to really raise the bar here. I think he's got good musical awareness from our many conversations we've had over the years. So let's see. Just wait for Zoom to I think he's in the waiting room. So let's see what happens. Okay.
Hi, John.
Oh, Mark, hi.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh,
ready.
you're right. Yeah, good. You're looking very dapper. My lord. You
yeah,
feel very
I just-
overdressed.
I know. I just thought be nice.
Yeah. Well,
I
a
just
bit
thought,
overdressed for a lesson.
obviously, well, it may just come down to just us two in the end.
You never know.
Obviously,
never
you'll
know.
still be the star.
Oh,
obviously.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, but no.
But I just thought maybe a duet.
Oh, a duet would be good, yes. I can think of lots of nice duets.
So what you sent. So
Yeah, so you've got some music there?
You sent me the letters, so I can
Yes.
do that easy enough.
Well, they're note names rather than letters.
A.
Yeah.
B.
That sounds a lot like A.
C.
That sounds like A and B.
D.
Yeah, we're not making a lot of upward progress.
E.
Yeah.
Do you...
Yeah, well, they're supposed to actually go up.
Don't need the whole alphabet, presumably.
No, it's not about the alphabet, it's note names. And they go up in stages. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B.
What, as notes?
Yeah, notes.
Oh.
Is
It's
that...
difficult to tell which is which, I think.
Yeah, they certainly are in this family. Well,
maybe if I could sing something.
Well, yeah, sing something you're comfortable with. It's always best to sing something you really own and you love. So, a nice romantic
Oh yeah,
song.
no, I've got. So I could do something. I think.
What, something you sing to Beverly, maybe?
Yeah, I've actually had a lot of practice with this recently.
Really? Great. Okay, well.
I'd need to do the actions if you don't mind.
That's fine. I mean, it makes it more theatrical, doesn't it?
Just helps me.
Absolutely.
Really.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, go.
I'll
yeah.
go now.
Just enjoy yourself.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
You heard enough.
That's more than enough. Yeah.
Well, fine. Yeah, I know it wasn't an audition or anything.
No, it definitely wasn't. No.
Well,
Okay.
just
Well,
saying.
that was very interesting. Very interesting.
Well, anyway, good to speak to you, John.
Yeah, really
I'm
great.
sure I'll be hearing from you soon.
Well, we'll do this again.
Take
yes,
care.
definitely. Bye.
I think that went okay. Anyway, how do you turn these things off?
Okay, so we've had Philip and we've had Mark. Mixed fortunes. Yeah. Well, I mean, Mark really looked the part. I mean, boy, he went to a lot of effort there. It was a game of two halves, really, with Mark. Didn't quite live up to the expectations I had for him, but it was like watching. It was like watching visually Josh Groban or Andrea Bocelli, something very sophisticated. But hearing a herd of penguins at the North Pole on Blue Planet, it was a mixed bag. But Trevor is a different kettle of fish. He's different kettle of herring altogether. And I seem to remember, it's a vague recollection. I've got a recollection that he's got some sort of quite a distinguished music award once upon a time. I can't remember what it was, but I think he's achieved something musically. And obviously he's the youngest. Trevor's, he's the youngest of the family, and he was always very sweet, and I almost go so far as to say angelic. And he reminded me actually of a young, a very wholesome Aled Jones. So I've got some really high expectations. So I'm just gonna see if we can creep into his Zoom, because I've got this new gizmo that means I can actually get into the Zoom lesson and people don't actually know I'm there. It's like stalking, but not stalking. Okay, so let's just see what happens here. Is he there? Oh yeah, he's doing some warm-ups.
Sing a ring, sing a ring, sing a ring.
Hi, Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry.
You're all right.
I didn't realise you were
Trevor.
there.
You're all right.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, John. It's great you could help
No,
us
I'm
out
more than happy.
with this thing we're doing.
No, great.
I've got to say, really, that you probably don't, I don't know if you remember this.
I
John,
do.
I am actually,
Yeah.
you know, a lot as fellow professional musicians. You perhaps
grade 1 piano
recall some years ago. So I think we can probably work together well.
Who knows?
So shall I start?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so you want me to do some practice?
Yeah, just do some warm-up exercises. Carry on what you were doing before.
I can do.
It was good.
La 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 la.
Oh, that's quite operatic. Very bold. Maybe change the vowel sounds. Different word. Maybe C.
Okay.
C.
Yeah, no, I can do that.
Yeah. We've got a C theme going on tonight.
C C C C C C C.
Yeah, that's nice.
C.
Lovely. Maybe give it a bit of a tune. Maybe add a tune.
What? To tune.
Yeah, a tune.
Okay.
A tune.
Well, I'll try.
Yeah, a melody.
C.
Yeah, we got a real C obsession.
How's that?
Yeah, nice. Signal dropped out again. Right. We're back to Oriental sounds. Okay. Is that a place in China?
La 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 la.
Oh, right. Okay. La la la. Signal drops out again. Oh dear. He's back. Good.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's probably as good as it gets. John.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't know what you think. One professional to another, but you know, maybe if the other guys, if they're, you know, in the background,
like backing
somewhere,
vocals,
if they can probably.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get them to do a bit of harmony with me.
Yeah, some harmony.
You know.
Yeah.
But
well,
I'm
you try. Yeah. Right. Well, thanks, Trevor. Oh gosh. Okay, so now it's the fourth of the five brothers, Graham. Well, I can imagine that Graham's probably quite good at this. I've always had a feeling that he can probably sing. He's hiding his talents under a bushel a bit. I mean, he's been working in finance and corporate hospitality all these years. I mean, hospitality, concerts. I would have thought some of that must have rubbed off on him a bit. I mean, yeah. Anyway, it's just sort of. Yeah, okay, he's just joined the room now.
Hi, John.
Oh,
How
hi,
are you?
right. Yeah, I'm good.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. Yeah.
Thanks for helping out with this little project. Of
you're more than welcome. It's great. Yeah.
Before we start, you said that you needed a tenor.
Yeah, we definitely need a tenor.
I don't know. Do you want me to post this or wire transfer?
It's not that kind of tenor. No.
Oh,
singing sort.
You need a singing tenor.
Yeah.
Oh,
ideally.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah,
no worries.
I completely misunderstood.
Easily done.
Yeah, anyway, how did my brothers get on?
Great. Yeah. Great.
So it sounds there's still a chance for me to headline then.
Well, there's definitely room for something.
I was a little bit concerned because obviously I know that Trevor's got a grade 1 piano certification, and I thought maybe he'd already secured lead singer. And
no, not yet. No.
Okay.
No. There's room for something. Anyway, let's get. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. We want to get rolling.
Well,
let's make a start. Make a start with an A, I would think. Like an A.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We can start. So an A. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stand for this, shall I, John? Because
that's a good idea.
I understand stretching the diaphragm and all
stretching
the
the
rest
diaphragm sounds quite painful.
So
yeah. A, and then maybe a C.
C
sounds an awful lot like A.
Similar problem.
Yes, very similar. Almost identical problem.
I understand. I understand. My dad did a bit of sailing and the rest of it. So yeah, I totally understand. Okay, I'll try again.
Great.
C.
It sounds like A again.
You okay, John?
Yeah, I'm fine. And it'll pass. It's fine.
Oh, you got a bit of headache.
Yeah, I got a bit of headache. Yeah.
They're nasty things, headaches.
Nasty things, yes.
I find a good lie down and listening to some calm music.
Some calm music would be lovely.
Maybe I could try and sing you something and help.
No, really, no need.
It's passed, is it?
It's passed.
Good.
It's fine. Yeah. Okay. So.
Sure. We can do scales.
Let's do some scales. Yes. Yeah.
Do you want them in numbers or letters?
Notes, ideally. Notes.
I'm sorry, you want the notes,
Yeah. You got
yeah,
music I sent?
sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. So
that's all right. No, I'm nervous
feel
too.
A bit out of my comfort zone.
I'm completely out of my comfort zone.
You've
got the music I sent?
That, thank you.
You got the music I sent?
No, I'll. Yes, you did send me the music sheet.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with the scales. Yeah, absolutely.
Scales.
Here.
Yeah,
there's
no
two
fish involved.
The first one, yeah.
Well, let's just bother with one at the moment. Just one.
Yeah.
Okay. So 8 notes in your own time. 8 notes. Yeah.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah, well, that's 5. It's a good start. That's 5/8. Good. Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah. We need to get some pace.
Okay, you're the expert.
Get some pace into it. Maybe I suggest singing crotchets.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah, crotchets.
I don't know whether I. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Well, they're faster than minims and semi-breves because you were I think you were singing in minims there. So you want to sing in crotchets. Yeah.
John, I don't have a crutch, but I've got I suppose this can work as a walking stick. So let's try again.
Okay.
A, B, C, D.
Okay. I mean crotchets. They're like blobs with stems on sticks. Blob. Yeah.
Crotchet notes.
Crotchet notes. That's the one.
I thought that was a bit strange.
It's very confusing.
Don't tell my brothers. Well, don't tell anyone about that. That could be embarrassing.
Dream of it. No, I wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. Let's. Let me try again. I understand. Crotchet notes. Yeah.
Just try again. Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E. Yeah.
Yeah. That's got some pace to it. Yeah. No need to attack it like a bull. There's rests in there.
The symbol means a rest.
Yeah, those squiggles.
Okay, so between those notes.
Yeah.
I understand. No problem at all.
Okay, good.
No, absolutely. Right. Or let me stand up then, because this
it's helped before.
Makes a bit more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot more sense.
A, B, C. Hello, John. John. I think we've lost connection. Maybe he's got bad internet. So what was that, Bev? Yeah. No, I think I smashed it.
Well, that was one way of getting out of it. Oh my lord, this is really challenging. So, 4 down, 1 more to go, and I've got all my hopes pinned on Kevin really knocking it out of the park. I'm sure he can. I've got a feeling about Kevin. I think he's always been the sort of the quiet, brooding one who brings that sort of intensity. I think whatever he does, he's going to want to do it really, really well. So I'm going to try and creep in here. I think they're having a Zoom meeting, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Right.
John, hi. How are you doing?
Great, Kevin. Nice to see you.
Thanks for doing this. Welcome. Much appreciated. How'd you get on with Phil?
Yeah, Phil was very enthusiastic.
He seemed pretty positive.
Yeah, very positive. Very, very positive.
Better?
Well, I don't like to judge.
Well, probably not. But kind of thought he would be the lead.
Oh, yeah. Well, you never know. Yeah. Not that.
Still, Graham would be good.
Well, Graham definitely has gifts.
And hopefully I can do my bit.
Yeah. Well, that's yes.
What do you need me to do?
Well, I think, to be honest, let's start with a note. Maybe an A.
Right. Okay.
A. That's very positive. Lovely. Then maybe a C.
C.
Sounds an awful. Okay. Very similar problem to the other boys. Maybe a
high
C.
C.
Oh, a C sharp. That's nice. That's positive too. Maybe a bit more pitch rather than volume.
Pitch rather than volume.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know the Sound of Music? Maybe. Julie Andrews.
When you say pitch.
Oh. Well, pitch, not a football pitch.
Sound of Music.
Yeah, Sound of Music. Yeah.
No, not all the way through.
No, not all the way through. Just teeny.
Would that help?
Well,
probably
just
get it on YouTube.
Yeah, not the whole thing. Just choose a song you know you like.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Go on then.
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, medicine go down, medicine go down. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way.
Yeah, that's more Stormzy than...
That sort of thing?
Yeah, that's more Stormzy than Julie Andrews, really.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah, it's very nice,
okay.
you know.
Well,
it's a bit lighter.
similar.
Maybe a bit lighter. Sing a scale, maybe.
Scale?
A scale, yes.
The do re mi thing.
Yeah, do re mi. That's sound of music, isn't it?
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
You've got tonic sol fa and down again. Down again. Can we go down?
Back down.
Yeah.
It's a bit trickier.
Yeah, it's trickier, definitely. Yeah.
Do la ti do re mi fa sol.
Well, I'm not sure the tonic sol fa was in quite the same place, but anyway, you used to play the trumpet, didn't you?
Yeah, the trumpet. Yeah.
I thought so.
Well, a bit.
Well, hopefully a lot.
But I did really play from music. I could never play by ear.
Okay, all right. Well, it'll be better together anyway, won't it? It'll be,
Still,
the whole track.
It probably sound a lot better when we're all singing together.
I would say so. Yeah, even the Zoom quality we've got here, maybe in tune.
No,
No.
Probably not fully in tune with each other,
but a bit of harmony, like a choir, that'd be nice.
Wouldn't that just add some harmonies?
Yes, harmonies would be lovely.
Like a choir.
Like a choir, exactly. That's what I just said. But you're not...
Don't look convinced.
Well, it's an optimistic thing, really.
Still, we don't need to be of a professional standard.
No danger. No danger of that. But we've got to recognise the tune, haven't we? Really?
Yes.
It's, sort of given.
Agreed. Would be better if they recognise the song.
Yeah. Ideally. Well.
Still, see how you get on with the others. I know Trevor and Mark were really keen and enthusiastic.
Very keen, very theatrical.
They were really looking forward to working with you. So that's good. And as I say, Graham, he should be good. So,
well, he's got gifts.
If necessary, I could always mime my part, couldn't I?
Well, that's not a bad option, actually. Yes, it's possible, isn't it? Because a lot of pop stars do that.
Well, I was joking, actually, but...
I'm so sorry.
No, I wouldn't be offended. Anyway, thanks again for your help. We'll rely on you to pull this all together. So thanks again.
You asked too much.
Cheers, John. Take care.
Bye-bye. Oh, my goodness. What am I going to do with this? The best laid plans of mice and men. Oh, well. Well, that was quite a long night. It's morning now. I haven't shaved. I'm feeling a bit rough around the edges, but it was a really interesting evening working with the boys and discovering their talents and their gifts. I hope they've learned something from me. I've certainly learnt quite a lot about them. Didn't realise there were other layers to know, but it just goes to show you never really know anybody completely, do you? Anyway, it was very interesting. It was fascinating. Well, my plan was to get everybody involved with just their voices, singing some lovely, lush harmonies and realising everyone's talents in a fantastic song by Billy Joel. Now, I love Billy Joel. Heidi also loves Billy Joel. We've seen him twice in concert and he's got an amazing voice. I mean, he's 70, but he can still knock it out. We saw him last year at Wembley. He's amazing. And this song I've chosen is actually a close harmony arrangement where he sings all the vocal lines. He sings all the voices. And they're all sort of high and low and all sorts. It's extraordinary. It's a really great song. And it's also an appropriate song because, obviously I've got a classical background, but I like music. And Billy Joel actually trained as a classical pianist. Did you realise that? He trained as a classical pianist. God, where did he go wrong, eh? Becoming a pop star. Anyway, and he trained at the Juilliard School of Music in New York, Juilliard School. It's quite prestigious. I actually went to the Juilliard School of Music myself. Sadly, it was shut that day. Anyway, it's a great song, and it's a great celebration of love and the freshness of love, and the fact that love goes on, and it's about longevity and youthful love, and the fact that you might be in love for the rest of your days. And I thought for Ron and Sheila that would be a great theme. So anyway, the process of last night and the singing lessons, we started quite early and we finished quite late. Has definitely helped me crystallize my thoughts about where each of the boys would fit into the scheme of the song that we've chosen. So without any more ado, we're going to present this lovely video for you. So happy 60th anniversary, Ron and Sheila. We love you very much, and here is our rendition of Billy Joel's "The Longest Time."
Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest. If you said goodbye to me tonight, there would still be music left to write. What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. That hasn't happened for the longest time. Once I thought my innocence was gone. Now I know that happiness goes on. That's where you found me, when you put your arms around me. I haven't been there for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest. I'm that voice you're hearing in the hall, and the greatest miracle of all is how I need you and how you needed me too. That hasn't happened for the longest time. Maybe this won't last very long, but you feel so right when I could be wrong. Maybe I've been hoping too hard, but I've gone this far, and it's more than I hoped for. Who knows how much further we'll go on? Maybe I'll be sorry when you're gone. I'll take my chances. I forgot how nice romance is. I haven't been there for the longest time. I had second thoughts at the start. I said to myself, hold on to your heart. Now I know the woman that you are. You're wonderful so far, and it's more than I hoped for. I don't care what consequence it brings. I have been a fool for lesser things. I want you so bad. I think you ought to know that I intend to hold you for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time.
Congratulations, Mum and Dad, on your 65th wedding anniversary. We're planning to do the same, aren't we?
We are. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy anniversary.
Hello, Sheila and Ron.
We hope you are enjoying your very special day. 65 years, congratulations. I'm sure your marriage had trials and tribulations, happy times and sad times, triumphs and disasters, many of which I hear were orchestrated by your 5 angelic offspring. But you survived it all, and I think you are an inspiration to us youngsters and could teach us a thing or two about determination and resoluteness, and in particular conflict resolution, as we attempt to emulate your amazing success. We wish you continued love and happiness, and we will see you very soon.
Congratulations on your 65th wedding anniversary, Mum and Dad. Amazing achievement. Thank you for everything that you've done for us over the years, and we hope to see you very soon at the beginning of 21. But until then, we wish you a fantastic anniversary, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, with love from us all. Bye.
Bye.
Hi Ron and Sheila, congratulations on your 65th wedding anniversary. I'm sure that during your married life you've seen a lot of changes, mainly in the addition of bookcases and extensions and
Children.
I'm sure there's been a lot of trips to Wickes, B&Q, Waitrose.
Probably Waitrose.
Especially the coffee shop. All in all, making for the most wonderful 65 years of marriage.
Yes, Mum, Dad, we would like to offer our congratulations together with all the others you've had, and say well done for 65 years together, and hopefully we'll get together in person in 2021 where we can toast you properly if you have any of the wine left. Anyway,
If you haven't drunk it already.
If you haven't drunk it already,
or
washed,
poured it down the sink.
clean the drains with it. Anyway, we will no doubt speak to you at some point, but for the moment,
Have a brilliant day.
and that's goodbye from
Him. And it's goodbye from me.
Bye.
Hi. Don't worry, Dad, it's not your eyes, nor is the place full of smoke. It's just the camera on my phone playing up. If you can't see, it's Kevin here to wish you both a very happy 65th wedding anniversary. 65 years is a long time. I'm sure it's not been plain sailing all the time. I guess that's why you get congratulated. A bit like climbing Everest or swimming the Channel. But it's also obvious that you've been a great team and made each other very happy for the vast majority of those 65 years. And you've also brought a lot of joy to a lot of people who you've included for part or all of that journey. As far as the 5 of us are concerned, you created a comfortable, safe, secure and fun home wherever we were. And you welcomed us back to that most of the time. And you left us with many great memories. I'm sure you've got memories of your own, and the great thing is you can still remember them. Indeed, if you ever find yourself forgetting things, let me know, because that might be a great time for me to remind you of what an angelic child I was, especially in those early years. So here's wishing you all the very best for the next 65 years, wherever that might take you. I feel that you may have one more move in you, but rumour has it those mansions have building work almost as good as Dad's. So thanks for everything you've done for us. Love to both of you. Hope to see you soon. Take care.
Ron and Sheila, Mum and Dad-in-law, congratulations on your 65th anniversary. It's time to put on your sparkly dress and your most dapper suit and celebrate your very special day. You both are the most wonderful in-laws anyone could have. Your love for each other shines out through all you do for each other, so selflessly, with joy and patience and gentleness. With many trips to Wickes and Selfridges mixed in to keep your retail differences balanced. Sheila calling loved ones to brighten up their day, and Ron doing multiple DIY projects, all the ingredients to a fabulous marriage. Not forgetting the 5 amazing boys you brought into the world and brought them up in that awesome love. We have all been touched by your open arms into your homes and your lives, and we just thank you for that welcome and all the memories we have that you have given us all. Thank you. We celebrate with you today for 65 years of marriage and are so thankful to God for keeping you, for his face shining upon you both. We are blessed to have you in our lives. Congratulations, Mummy and Daddy-in-law, on this your special day.
Hi, Mum and Dad. The time for jokes and frivolity to a certain extent are over. Just on a serious note, really want to thank you for everything you've done for us and the example you've been, and just really grateful and feel truly blessed that you're not only been in our lives but still in our lives, and we just are really grateful for that. Grateful not only the rock that you've always been and the help that you've always been, wise advice and everything else that goes with your job, but just truly feel truly blessed as well that you're not only in our lives but in the lives of Matthew and James and indeed all the grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Anyway, here's to you. Fabulous achievement. 65 years, absolutely amazing. We'll raise a glass to you now. Congratulations on your day.
Congratulations.
So you may have seen, or you're yet to see, something a little bit less sort of serious, maybe something a little bit more frivolous. But this is just a little personal one from me and Heidi to wish you a really, really happy 65th wedding anniversary. It's amazing. You guys are amazing, and your boys are a testament to you. It's been nice making contact with them, and we just want to sing a song that you're very familiar with. We've sung it for you, we've sung it for Alison, well, I've sung it for Alison, and so I thought hopefully this is a nice special memory, and it's nice for us to both be able to offer you something as a gift. So anyway, have a lovely day. Hope you have a great time.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you, and be gracious unto you.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you, and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you. The Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you, and give you peace. And give you peace. And give you peace.